without days like this. Who would ever thought they see me run a play like this? My bitch never thought that she could ever slay like this. I thank God I could put on for the tray like this. Nigga, nobody with me when I slide through the city. Just two twin Glock.
Hey y'all, it's Avalon Blue in the whip. What it do, baby boy? Man, let me show how the Snoop Dogg League changed the old dog stripes, man. They say you can't teach the old dog new tricks, but he helped me out a lot, man, with Snoop Dogg League in the LA demos, Pop Warner football, man. Here we go. Before I go any further, press like, subscribe, and please comment. So I'm gonna tell you how the Pop Warner Snoop Dogg League changed the way I looked at things. Well, my son, my oldest boy, PJ, you know, I'm trying to be a daddy, you know what I mean, first time pops. So I signed my little kid up to play Pop Warner football. The first year he played football, it was the Snoop Dogg League. I think they was like in the King Conference, where they played teams from different parts of LA County, the valleys, you know, more different kids. They weren't really local. So when I started going up to the football practice, first time daddy, I'm still kind of rough. I'm still kind of rough around edges being a daddy. When I first got to practice, I still had a half cup of Hennessy in my cup on the sideline. My Pop Warner etiquette wasn't at its best, I want to say. So when I first started getting a Pop Warner football, man, I started seeing dudes, man, from other sets that my hood didn't get along with. Like for instance, my Cricket 30 Power Rule, C-Rag, Folders, Gangsters, Eastside. They kids was on the same team as my kid. So when I first get there, you know, I'm trying to be, you know, with my son, trying to be like a team daddy. And all these little kids just always come, Uncle Blue, help me, they want their attention, you know, help me put their chin straps on and put their pads on for the first time. So I'm helping kids put their pads on. And you know, over time, I seen the dudes on the other side. I wasn't speaking to them, you know what I mean, at the time, but Cricket 30 Power Rule, me and Cricket 30 Power Rule, we had just paroled from Corcoran together. I'm gonna say a couple years before then, we were 3C yard Corcoran together, tumbling, doing backflips, tumbling on the yard. So when I see him at the Pop Warner with his son, we already had like a fair rapport. So, but C and Folders, I didn't. You know what I mean? So over time, little kids, my son started running back, my son started making friends and stuff with his other little teammates. And one day before the game, one of the kids said, Uncle Blue, Poppy. My boy Poppy, he said, Uncle Blue, can I spend the night? At this time, you know, there's a lot of kids, parents out there, I don't really know who was with who. So I told the kid, yeah. I said, well, who's your daddy? He pointed at C-Rag and Folders. And you know, our neighborhoods don't get along. So I went up to him, I said, hey, homie, you know, your son wants to spend the night in my house, homie, so I'm not tripping on that, bro. But he walking, bro. You know, your son, he walking. He want to spend the night, he spend the night, he walking. So, you know, spend the night in my house with me. And me and his son, Poppy, he was my son, he was PJ fullback. And him and my son, PJ, was real tight. So, as best I could say, my son would start running back. And all our kids on the same team. And when I remember one day, man, my son ran a touchdown. And before I said something about a holding call, C-Rag going off, he on the rep head. That's how his bullshit call. And he was a fan of my son, because my son's a running back. And he made me look at him different, like, damn, bro. You know, first I was holding a gang grudge on him. I was holding like a gang grudge on him, because he was from Folders, and my hood didn't get along with him, and we was actively getting into it with him. I would look at him as a gangbanger. First, I was like, fuck that nigga, you know what I mean, Folders. But after a while, as I started coming to practice, I started to see the man's character first. And then there's the gangbang. And once I met the character of the man, I'm like, damn, this started to change my views. And one morning, we was going to a football game, and we standing in front of Jefferson High School, never forget. It's me, Cricket, C-Rag, Folders. It's Cricket 30 Power Rule and the C-Rag Folders. We still in the corner in front of the gym. We talking before we go to a game. And he said, Blue, Cricket said, Blue, man, down this way, we get into it, the Spanish real tough, Blue, down here. He said, man, you got to hold down your section, bro, to make sure the black folks don't lose Salt Park. And him and C-Rag, they was having down there, and they was getting on me, like not getting on me, but like kind of really giving me the bigger perspective on what's going on. So I'm like, okay. So again, to the Snoop Dogg League football, Snoop Dogg G's came out, to to join the team. Everybody wanted to be a part of Snoop, a new situation. So what makes Snoop Dogg League different than other leagues, man, it made LA small. For me, at least, it did, because when we played other teams, they was local. There was local teams, and dudes I used to hear about on the streets from being reputable gangbangers. Growing up, those dudes was coaches. So my homeboy, rest in peace, Lil Fatty from Swan, he coached for the Harvard Park Falcons. Big U, in the 60s, he had the Crenshaw Bears, I think, at the time, if I'm not mistaken. The Crenshaw Bears are the coach before they switched over to the Rams. And then they had the Twins, and then by the Long Beach, they was out there, the Long Beach Browns, sponsored by Willie McGinnis, when he was with the Browns. So every time we go to a football game, I don't know if it's a picture Snoop Dogg game. That was the most ghettoest, fabulous football league that you ever could go to, that ever been to. We hit the door, man. Oh man, the parents is just as fired up as the kids. Oh man, kids. No, every team got their chants. Everybody out there talking smack, So when the Snoop Dogg League came, man, the first time we had a football game was Snoop's son, and I think we at Citrus College. I think it was in Citrus College, one of them schools in Pomona. And we out there deep. My Pop Warner team, with the demos, Eastside demos, we out there deep. You know what I mean? Because State's the first, everybody want to see Snoop. Snoop coming out, we playing Snoop Dogg on the team, the Steelers. And we out there, man, we out there deep, man. Sidelines packed, everybody doing. I didn't know the Eastside cheer because I didn't go to Jeff. So my boy Ben Capone, rest in peace for Pueblo, man, better known as Big Hard Hat. My boy Ben Capone stood up. He said, "Whose house?" The crowd said, "D house." He said, "Whose house?" They said, "D house." And he said, "Where we from?" And everybody that was a parent and the kids, we said, "East Side." And when he said that, to me, it seemed like something mystical happened to me, like cling, 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 cling. Because at the time they said East Side, we had parents from Fortray, Foldus, Villains, Pueblos, a lot of East Side gangs. Parents, I know them, they gangbang members, but we all said East Side together. I had never been in a situation prior to that, because I lived around my homies, to be in a situation where all the East Side blacks stood together and said East Side, and it wasn't no division. So I'm like, damn, that kind of like changed me, because even when we on a football team, I gotta take kids home. Again, these kids, just like myself, gang members, but they trying to put their kids in sports. So it was times I was taking kids home, it was like dangerous, like, you live where? In apartments where? Oh man, then sometimes in your mind you be like, man, we was on this spot before, far as the banging go, at once upon a time. I'm like, man, that's his mom and them. And I say the kids, man, the kids start seeing each other different. And I mean their kids as parents. And I didn't mean them as gangbangers no more. The AFC's up there. He loved them AFC up there. My PJ first coach was I forgot my man's name. Was it EJ from AFC? Little short light-skinned dude, man. I forgot his name, man. He's from AFC, man. And he was my son, PJ first coach. So we got my homie Big Nelly from Foley's was coaching up there. Then J-Rock from Foley's was coaching up there. So when we up there playing football, I'm meeting these people that I heard about, but I see them in a different light. So when I go to Crenshaw to play Crenshaw, I see Big U and up there, Big U, Bear Claw 60s, my boy Mad Dogg and them. And I'm like, damn, that's Big U. you know, I heard a lot, I say, Big U older than me. So I hear a lot of stuff about him in his cripping and I just got down. But nobody ever told me that he was with the kids like that. Nobody ever told me that he was that he was really changing this community. But you know, people pick and choose what they say about a person. And they wasn't really saying that. I mean, I'm from the east side, even west side. So his name only, you know, rang a bell so far over here. We heard about him, but not really seen him over here because we were toward different sides of town. When I seen him up there, I'm like, damn, why nobody speak about the real shit he do? You know what I mean? And I'm like, damn. And it made me look at him different because, again, I guess when you're popular, people, that's my whole theory is, don't pick and choose what you say about a person. You know, just to piggyback off of that, you know, like I say, that's why I apologize to Big U about the situation with that sucker. It wasn't because I'm scared of Big U, and not because he was a gangbanger, because when I went to Crenshaw, my nigga, keep it 100 with you, I'm from 5 Trey. Our neighborhoods, I'm from gangsters. Us neighborhoods, we don't mix. But me as being Team Daddy, bro, going to Crenshaw, man, he always show me love, bro. As a Team Daddy, he know I'm from. As a Team Daddy, man, they always show me respect, bro. So that's really the main reason, bro, that I apologize for even his situation even be brought up in my turf, bro, because in my heart, I don't think he'd have did me like that, bro. So as a man, that's why I apologize. Not as a gangbanger, but as a man. You know, they showed me love up there at Crenshaw, man, so I don't want to seem like I'm being a hypocrite. So, you know, that's why I apologize to him, man, as a man, because what I seen something different that people wasn't talking about. So that's why I'm in the Snoop Dogg League, and I started seeing my boy Fatty from Swan participating with their kids. They doing what I'm trying to do. They trying to be team daddies and get their kids in sports. The same thing I was doing, man. And they was kind of really giving me the blueprint because I didn't have no daddy. I didn't have no daddy to take me to pop on the football, so I didn't know how it would go because I didn't have nobody ever take me. So it was like really my first time sharing this element, keep it 100 with you. So when I was go to the football games and see different dudes, man, that I hear reputable dudes, I'm like, it's such, right? They're like, yeah, that's him. And I'm like, damn, why do you only speak about the bad part that he did and the work he put in? Why I ain't talking about the work he putting in right now as far as the kids and shit like that, bro? And it always stuck with me, man, that people pick and choose what they say about a person, you know? So through the Snoop Dogg League, man, I met a lot of friends, bro, that I seen as enemies that wasn't enemies no more. Because when Snoop Dogg League came in, like I say, it made LA smaller. Let me give you an example, man, about the Big U situation. So I think it was a football game at the Coliseum. It was like a black expo, like I think a black college played at exposition at the Coliseum. I forgot who it was, but Big U and them had the Pop Warner like the opener. So they opened up the football game for the college, but he had his football team play, right? Pop Warner, I forgot who they played. And me and my son PJ, we going up there, man, to the Coliseum. You know, we see the game. So when I come in the Coliseum, if you know about the Coliseum, you walk in the Coliseum, either you're gonna go down towards the bottom or you're gonna go up. It's not like a lot of levels. So when I'm coming in there, right, I'm trying to find a place to sit with me and my son. Big U down there with his football team. And he flagged me down, like, cuz, come over here. So at the time, I'm kind of like low-key insecure, you know, politics, gangbang politics. I'm like, damn, dude, man, don't want somebody to see me with Big U 60, I'm from gangsters, I want about it, you know, people gonna troll, talk shit, blah, blah, behind my back. But I was like, man, fuck that shit, man. He's showing love to me, so I go down there, right, with my son. So when I'm walking down there, man, it's a dude with 60 with the braids. I forgot to get his name. He like, cuz, what's up, cuz? What's that 60 like? When I get that cuz, I'm like, cuz, hold up, homie. A's up. I'm coming to see my AG homie right now. I'm on AG time right now. When I walked up the drawers and I'm cousin with his wife, and he like introduced me to his wife. And I'm like, damn, bro, you know, to me that was big, bro, that, you know, a man, he don't have to. Could have kept me in the closet as another nigga, but he introduced me to his wife, man, and I, you know, that's why, again, I apologize to the dog because he always kept 100 with me, bro. So, again, through Snoop Dogg League, I would never even got a report with him, bro. I just would have heard what everybody else heard about him. And just judging what I heard in the streets. And by Snoop Dogg League, man, give me opportunity, man, to see dudes as coaches and as human, bro. It changed my life, bro, to say, you know something, bro? They gonna pick and choose what they say about me too, bro. So that helped me a whole lot. Going to Long Beach, to the Long Beach Browns, seeing the twins and them coaching the Long Beach Browns, who bang. So we go to Long Beach Browns, you know, we east side. Long Beach, Insane, and Dubs, we all east side. So we going out there, man, we got east side cheers going on, man. We used to bang on the east, we used to bang on the Long Beach Browns. We all east side, so we couldn't do east side. So what we'll do, we'll call Long Beach Queen Mary. They'll call us Garment District. Oh, it was dirty, bro. I'm telling you. Oh, it was this, bro, off the chain. Oh man, I was so fired up for the game, so I know we was finna go down, man. I mean, the parents are talking shit, everybody instigating, man. And if you listen, man, look how vicious it is, man. In the Snoop Dogg League, man, when you lost in the playoffs, they used to have a U-Haul truck. We used to play at Dorsey. This time we was at Dorsey for the playoffs, man. And if your team lose, these people got a U-Haul truck on the track that you gotta turn in your pass after the game you lose in front of everybody, man. Boy, you know, the parents put pressure on these little big kids, man. These 7, 8-year-olds to 13-year-olds. Cause man, if your kid is losing the game, it's getting close to the end, man, you got parents like showing no remorse. You got them out saying, U-Haul. They like, U-Haul. I'm like, dang, man. They vicious, so the pressure was up, man. The pressure was up. The pressure was up. Man, I love that shit, man. So one day we up there playing the playoffs, man. My daddy playing, I think he like, my PJ be like 8 years old, man. My daddy was 8 years old at the time. And we playing Superfly and them team, Snoop Dogg team. And we balling. You know, in Snoop Dogg League, you have must plays. So must play mean, if he on your roster, he got to get in the game for a certain period of plays. So I think we was down a little bit, and this big kid, I've got number 1, I've got a tall kid, man. I've got my boy's son name, man. He ran a touchdown on us, and I was like, oh, it's a tough game, tough game, man. Tall kid ran a touchdown, ran over one of the must plays, and ran the ball in. So the year before, my son was 7, we went to the playoffs and we lost. In San Pedro, man, me, my son, and the little kids, man, we cried like kids. And I cried with the kids, because you know, when you invested in a Part 1 team, you feel a part of the team. So we cried the first year. So I said, okay, this year, whatever happened, I ain't gonna cry on PJ. I'm gonna be the rock for him. So we at Dorsey. We down, I wanna say we down by like 6 points. They kick it off to us. My son punt return, they attack him at the 50. So at this point, it's like I'm gonna say like a couple of seconds left in the game. I'm sitting on the sideline. I said, okay, it'd be for to lose, because the game already tough. The game was tight, man. That last score, man, like kind of knelt in the coffers, at least in my eye. I look up, man. I look on the Snoop Dogg League, Snoop Dogg Steelers. They close to our side of the bleachers. Our team on the other side of the field. Man, these kids got the flip-flopping on the sideline, telling me we going to the ship. Because again, I can say it was only maybe about 30 seconds left in the game. 30 seconds or a minute in the game. That's not a long time for Part 1. So I'm sitting there, man. I'm like, okay, I'm trying to get my composure, man. You got parents talking about check the big kids' birth certificate. I look on the other side of the field where our kids at. Man, my whole bench, head down, head between their legs. Everybody looking sick. I look over there, see my homie J-Rock. He like about 10 yards from the kids. He got what I got last year. He about to cry. I see him over there. He about to cry. I said, damn, J-Rock about to cry. They, Coach Cooley called the play. They tackle PJ. Okay, so I'm sitting there, man. Like I said, the dudes and closer to us, you seeing dudes chirping their wives, bro. They had the chirp phones. They chirping their wives. Baby, we going to the championship, baby. We going to the playoff, baby. We made it, bro. Man, they chirping, everybody checking base with the girls, telling everybody that they really go to the championship, man. So I ain't gonna lie to you. I got my head between my legs. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be solid for my son PJ. Okay, I'm trying to get my daddy's son speech together. What I'm gonna say to him at the end of the game. If we lose the game. So I got my head down, man. Dudes is chirping, bro. I'm looking at these dudes chirping, telling their wives. Kids is flipping, doing cartwheels right in front of us, bro. They clowning us, bro. When I got my head down, man, all of a sudden I hear the crowd say, "Wah!" Man, I look up slowly, man. All I see is my little son, number 3, man, PJ, streaking up the sideline, man, for the touchdown to win the game. Man, I look up, man, I done had a heart attack, man, because I'm going to keep it 100. I thought we lost that game. Man. My son running back, skeet up the sideline on motherfucker. You see dudes hugging each other. Talk as they hugging each other, chirping their girls. My son run right past their ass. Scored a touchdown, man. Stole the game for them Pomona Steelers. And after the game, bro, I was so happy, bro. I almost had a stroke. I threw my hands up to God and said, "Thank you, God." So after the game, I'm on the sideline. You know me, I'm turned up. After the game, and my son by said, we talking. I'm like, "Yeah, Daddy, we got them niggas." Oh, I was so ecstatic. I'm like, "Daddy, you did that shit, Daddy." And I'm taking this stuff off, right? And I look up, bro. I see Superfly and them and the whole team mobbing over there where we was at. I'm like, "Oh, cuz, we tripping over the game." I pull my pants, like, "Cuz, what's up?" He like, no, Blue. It ain't like that. I'm like, "What it's like?" He had his football in his hand. He looked at my son. He said, "Man," he told my son, bro, that this the football that they practice with all summer. It's the same ball that they play every game with, the same ball, man. And they told me, man, that ain't nobody ever did them like that, man. Stung them like that, man, before my son, man. And they gave my son 18 ball, bro. Oh, man, I looked around, nigga, I feel my eyes watering. My eye got a tear drop in my eyes. I said, "Oh my God." I said, man, I got emotional. I cried, I hugged my son, man. I told Swiftfly and them, man, good looking out, man. I hugged him, bro. And like I say, man, them Snoop Dogg League moments, bro. And them tough games, man, that tough competition, man, made me and my son bond harder, bro, because when your son start running back for a team, everybody zeroes in on your kid. He gonna have to hold his own. My son play football, get hurt, bro. I'm on the sideline holding sticks. I can't run like a dad like I want to and go on the field and get him. I can't. He gonna have to get up on his own and walk off the field and man up on his own. See, that Snoop Dogg League, man, had some hitters. So I didn't want to say the Snoop Dogg, man, and the twins from Long Beach, man. Rest in peace, my boy Fatty, man, from Swan, man. He was the coach for the Harvard Park Dirty Birds, Falcons, Big U, man, 60s, man. The Crenshaw Football Part 1 League, man. I just want to say, man, y'all really changed my lifestyle, bro, and how I look at other game members, bro. How I look at people, bro, and how I keep me motivated to hold this Salt Park down, man, and keep Pop Warner and be a mentor my way, on the east side, man. So I was gonna nobody want to give Snoop Dogg his props on that, man, but Snoop Dogg made LA a smaller man for that Pop Warner, man. And I met a lot of different G's, man, that I heard about as far as when they was on the BS, when we was out here banging, but nobody ever talked about them being stand-up daddies, having their kids playing Pop Warner football, being team daddies, promoting the better for our kids. It's not just, well, at least in the circles I was in at the time, wasn't talking about that. So, you know, I'm not a guy to be a hater. I want to give dudes their flowers while they're still alive, bro. So, shout out to Snoop Dogg and them, man. Good looking out, DOW, you know what I'm saying? For breaking LA smaller, bro, with your league and Pop Warner football, bro. And you had a lot of talent. My boy, what's my boy, I know a couple of kids that went to league. What's my boy, Barnes? That's what that dude named Black Mamba. Black Mamba out of Crenshaw. He went to Kansas City. I got my boy, the Green Bay Packers. Romeo Dobbs, Snoop Dogg League. My boy, Lanier, 49ers cornerback. The homie Bobo's son, Snoop Dogg League. Who else made it? I know a couple of kids made it to college, bro, but them three went to the league, bro. Like I say, Lanier, 49ers right now, come out Snoop Dogg League. Romeo Dobbs, Snoop Dogg League. So he gave us a reason to cheer for the NFL teams, because through him and his league, man, some of our babies made it, man. Playing against some of the best competition in Los Angeles, man. They made it, bro, to the league, bro. And hey, hats off to Snoop Dogg for giving our kids the opportunity, man, to have good competition in Power 1 football, and also giving opportunities for dads that's G's to meet each other on a different platform. This is Avalon Blue on the whip with the Crib Wednesday. Push like, subscribe, comment, man. Hey, hey.